Okay, so number 3. I put a mark here at 50 millimeters, so I'm going to have a 30 millimeter tip, and the other end is going to be 30 millimeters. And I need to turn this down now to just under 10 millimeters, so the tube, which I've already made, so that this will slide inside here. I'm just going to take it nice and easy. I don't want to break another one. .8, 9.7475. Try my tube on there. That's a nice sliding fit. That'll work. So what I'll do now is I'll just mark off the 30 mil, and I'm going to choke up on it a bit more. So I've taken 3.5 mil off, so 9.7, so it should be about 6.2. I reckon it should be a half a mil to come off. About 6.34. So I'd take that half mil off. That should be, yeah, that should get me about 5.7, I'm hoping. Let's see. We'll do a test fit. We're at 6. God, I think we're a bit big still. So I'm gonna try. Yeah, still a bit too big. I'm going to take 0.2 off. 5.89. That works, that's a good fit. First time filing on a lathe, wow. So now I'll flip it round. I'll do it. I don't need much. My little taps are not really that wide. They're about 3 or 4 mil, but I should do it. And now I've got to turn that down again to 5.7. Just going to take it nice and easy again. I've nearly got the part complete. File a little chamfer on here, and then I'm going to pull it out a bit to file the other bit because I don't want to get too close. I won round 3. Bloody piece of printer rail. I've still got to trim a little bit off here and make it come out a bit further, but I think that'll work fine. Okay, cut this down. Don't want to grip it too tight because it's hollow. I'm just going to face off the end now and put a little chamfer on it. Need to get some better light down here. I've got a 5 meter strip of LED light, 12 volt. And I intend to make a little, you can cut it and join it. And I'm just going to make a little board, put a few strips of LED lights on and just mount it at the back here, so it puts me a bit more light. Although I've got LED in the ceiling, they're just offset behind my chuck, so when I put obviously my cover down, my guard, I lose a lot of light. Anyway, here we go. Put my little Noga tool in there. There we are. Nice point. It's about, let's have a look. So I can use this 28 mil, yeah, and then the end there for my smaller taps, the pointy ones. No, that bugger doesn't want to come through. So I've got a little burr in there. And there we go. So now, neat. Be okay with a bit of oil inside. So now what I want to do is drop that on the floor. I'm going to attempt to put an M10 thread in here. Okay, no, I said M10, I meant M12, but Christ. So I was looking at the Starrett charts and kind of throwing me sideways. Doing M12. I need a 10.2 or a 10.8 drill bit, which I have none of. So I went into my little tap set, and this is the chart I've got it. Now the Starrett does M12 1.75 pitch and M12 1.25 pitch. Now in my box of cheap Chinese Mastercraft taps and dies, for a 10.5 mil I need a 10.5 mil or a 1330 seconds. And there's no 1.25 pitch here. The only taps I've got are 1.5 and 1.75, and they both require a 1330 second drill bit. Now the closest I can get to that is what, 23/64. Yeah, 23/64 is the closest I can get to that. So, however, and I have got so lucky. This was in a box of crap I bought at a garage sale, and this is a 10.5 drill bit. So I should, and I've got my tap here, which is a 12 by 1.5. So I'm going to drill it with a 10.5 and tap it with a 12 by 1.5 pitch, and that'll be for my end cap. So let's see how this goes. should do it. See if I can fit this in here. I don't have a lot of room, do I? I need a smaller top wrench. Shite. I know what I'm going to do. I want to manually pull at that. And this should get me. You know, this engineering lacks not all it's cracked up to be. It's bloody taxing sometimes. And if I break this, I'm gonna cry. Come on, get in there and stay bloody straight. What I could really do with right now is a bloody tap follower. No, the bloody part's turning. I need to check something. Yeah, I'm going to stop right there. Put an M12 tap in a 12.5mm hole. In a 12.5mm diameter, I think I need a rethink. see where we are. I only want like 3 or 4 threads in there and I'll be happy. I had to really grange down on that because it was just well, I got there and I've got a nice thread in there. The only thing is I don't think, oh hang on, this is the only M12 thread I've got in the whole of my world. And that's off my milling machine. That's the bar that goes through. And yep. Next thing to do is to make the cap. I'm going to put a piece of this in because I've got quite a few of them. Wow, I've marred that up. But not to worry. I've got a few pieces of this. I'm going to put one in and I'm going to see if I can put a knurl on it. I really don't think there's much of a chance, but we can give it a go. So I'll put a longer piece of bar in. I'm just going to knurl it over the distance I can without conflicting with the live center. I want that much knurl on it, so I'm just going to give it a try. So I want to lock my carriage. Got my tailstock locked up. I've a crap load of oil on this thing. Give it a go. Maybe I should slow it down. Oh, wait, I'm on 550. I'm going to slow it down to try. No, I'll try 180. Bloody gearbox can be a right pain in the ass sometimes. See. Well, it's not pretty. It looks like it's oscillating somewhere, am I? Am I not centre? I thought. Yeah, the bottom wheel's touching before the top, so I think I need to lower it a bit. Although it could just be this. Look at this play. See the play on the Knurl wheel. So that's a bit shite, isn't it? Shouldn't that be a solid fit pin through there? Cheap Chinese shit. You know what, I'm just going to live with that, because that's all I want. Not the prettiest, but I just want something I can get my thumb on to unscrew it. And that'll do me, because this thing, holy crap. Are they not supposed to be a precision fit so they don't flop about like that? I think this could need new pins through it. I don't know, I'm going to have a look on YouTube, see what they're saying. So, I've done that. Now I need to turn this down to 12mm and put an M12 thread on it. And I've got a 12mm die. That's the only thing I have got. It's just a cheap Chinese set of metric and imperial taps and dies up to M12 ½ inch. So I think I'm going to have a break, have a coffee, and then I'll come back. Alright, back to it. I had a cup of coffee and a nice pork pie. So, what we need to do, it's not a lot. I mean, this says 11.98. I really don't think I need to turn this down. I think I can just go straight onto it with a die. So let's have a look. Just get myself out the way here. Yep, I've got an M12 1.5, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a chamfer on this, and I think we can just thread it. Oh, no. I've got to take ½ off this. No, 3/4 is damn cheap Chinese. I'm going to get my other caliper. see, that one says, yeah, 12.75. I've got to take 3/4 of a mil off it. So we'll do that. .9897. Make your mind up. Right. Now I am going to be taking most of this off. But put a chamfer on there.